Hey guys, welcome to Notions at Noon. I hope you all are doing well. The topic of discussion today is why are these billionaires giving so much money to HBCUs? Um, you can't help but be a little bit skeptical. Something that's also been on my mind is how a lot of HBCUs aren't even actually named after Black people or African Americans, and I do plan to do a little video on that in the future. But with that being said, it's just quite interesting, the timing, and the particular people that are actually doing the donating. So the first one that caught my attention is very recently, uh, Michael Bloomberg. If you don't know who he is, you can go check him out and see what he does, what he has done. But in 2024, he gave $600 million to support medical schools of 4 historically Black universities and colleges. So as of recently, he has been on this endeavor to start charter schools to HBCU pipelines. And what that means is, they're trying to develop and have charter schools on the campuses of HBCU so that those high school students, in return, end up going to those HBCUs. Now, I have seen an example of this, only one, but I'm sure there are a lot more that exist now on the campus of, was that North Carolina, A&T. There is a charter school or in a school for Black boys on that campus. That was the first I've ever seen of that. And I think there's another school in Fayetteville, also, that has a charter school to pipeline type thing. But I mean, these things have been in existence for a long time, but I just hadn't really heard of them a whole lot. But for him to start this initiative as of late, it's just really interesting. And I'm going to tell you what I think a little bit at the end as well. So the other billionaire donator, that I heard about first was Mackenzie Scott. And if you don't know who Mackenzie Scott is, she is the ex-wife of billionaire and Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. Now, she donated $700 million, I think it was last year or a couple years ago, to HBCUs. And I think it may have been just as recently as a few months this year. So please don't quote me on the timing. But she actually gave this money because she was so inspired by her college mentor, Toni Morrison. And Toni Morrison was a very popular Black writer. Many popular books, she wrote. So this prompted Mackenzie Scott's motives and initiative to supporting Black HBCUs. All right. Now, the third one is an exact name, Arthur Blank, and he pledged $50 million to Atlanta HBCUs in 2025. Excuse all the noise going on around me if you can hear it in the background. Now, again, he is an exec at Home Depot, and he pledged $50 million to Atlanta HBCUs. Now, the interesting thing about this is that earlier in the year, Home Depot actually removed their DEI initiative website, and now they named it something else to be more inclusive or whatnot. But my question is, for all of these donations and these huge extravagant donations to HBCUs, is what's the catch? That's my first thought. Like, what is the initiative? What is the purpose behind all of this? Now, it's always great for these schools to be funded because a lot of them are underfunded. Some of them are defunded. But I'm not going to go into that. But I truly want to know the catch. And sometimes you won't know the effects or the catch for many, many years, decades later. And also, what do they know that we don't know? Usually people are not going to give that amount of money for no reason without knowing what the future looks like. And what I really want to mention, like I said I was going to mention at the beginning of this video, is you have to look at the relationship right now between trades and people actually going to college. When I was growing up and in the 90s and stuff like that, we were urged and expected to go to college. I mean, it's just like, it was the thing to do. It was almost expected, that's what your parents wanted for you. Your grandparents wanted that for you. They thought that was the best for you. But over the years, the trades have gone lacking. So now you can meet plumbers and electricians that are making way more than college graduates. Some of them are making more than even secondary college graduates that have doctorates and doctor's degrees and PhDs and master's degrees and all of these things. Some of these people in the trades are actually making more money. And so that was also my train of thought. Like, is this a deterrent from people going into the trades back to the college pipeline, where a lot of people aren't even getting jobs in the topics or the careers and the degrees that they got from college? So I want to know, tell me what you all think about all of these billionaires giving so much money to HBCUs. You can actually go and look this story up. Like I said, Michael Bloomberg was one, Mackenzie Scott, the ex-wife of Jeff Bezos, and then the other one is an exec at Home Depot. And in relation to what I was saying about the trades and them, they may be trying to deter people from going into the trades, because that's actually where a lot of success is lying right now, is the fact that Home Depot, I believe it was Home Depot or Lowe's, just recently had another initiative where they're giving certificates for free to people in different types of trades as well. So just something to think about, something that was on my mind today. Let me know what you think, and thank you all for watching the live.